I told anybody wants to be in BRICS, that's fine, but we're going to put tariffs on your nation. Everybody dropped out. They're all dropping out of BRICS. BRICS was an attack on the dollar. And I said, you want to play that game, I'm going to put tariffs on all of your product coming into the U.S. They said, like I said, we're dropping out of BRICS. And BRICS is like, they don't even talk about it anymore. Scott, you want to add to that?
Right, test for John. Test number 1 for John. Let's see how good or bad this is. Oh, it's not very good already. There we go. Okay, and then I'll turn it around, look out the window, and then we'll turn around, and then we'll come around here, and we'll come and say hello to Lily. Hi, John. And Kathy, we're going to say hello to Kathy. Oh, we've got our Christmas stuff up, and we've got a little Christmas tree in the corner. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, John.
Now we're off to the gym. Yeah, this is our entranceway, and this is the lift that they've been working on for like ever. And they've got like everything there, the button and the things, but yeah, so okay, right, now let's go to my walk and talk video, see if we can make this work. So I've got 3 stories to talk about today. My subject is going to be here's 3 in the news today. Here's 3 pieces. Number 1 from the Financial Times. This is Trump's tariff threats pushing the global south closer to China, which was published on 3 December today by Gideon Rugman. And he's been talking about and arguing that Trump's blanket tariffs. Oh shit, do you know what I forgot? I forgot to put the microphone on. Did I? I don't know, let me have a check. I think I did, Jesus Christ. So I can turn my microphone on. See, this is why you test, right? You test because you're going to cock things up. And look. Oh, no. Aha! I've got audio. Can't actually see on the screen where it says I've got audio, but anyway. There we go. So, directly on topic is, arguing that Trump's blanket tariff threats, especially the 100% tariff warning against any BRICS anti-dollar move, are accelerating the global South's pivot towards the BRICS format. It goes on to mention Indonesia, Malaysia, and several African nations quietly expanding their RMB and local currency trade settlements in 2025, partly as a hedge against future US financial coercion. Rare earths flagged as a key lever, and China's dominance of rare earth processing, giving countries from Zambia to Argentina reason to deepen ties with Beijing. So it's been a bit of a he's right to raise this, Gideon. It is a bit of an ongoing sort of disruption and narrative in the news recently with with the weaponization of tariffs against BRICS, and with Trump coming out directly and really playing his hand, because you'd expect them to be a bit more discreet about about BRICS, and yet they seem to be actually talking it up and really making the global South, who are the candidates for BRICS, it's really putting it on their radar instead of like sort of sweeping it under the rug and ignoring it. He's actually amplifying the whole concept of the BRICS club, and the real risk there for for us here in the West is the reduction of the US dollar, which we all rely on, like it or not, we all rely on the US dollar. We're all pegged, or we're all associated, we all benefit from the US hegemony. We do in the West anyway. Even though they export inflation to us, we still benefit from their oversight. So yeah, it's not a great situation for him to be shining a light on the potential power of BRICS and the opportunity for members of the global West to try something else. And by blatantly threatening them, you know, he's basically saying, if you guys stop trading in dollars, which is actually pretty hard to track, it's very difficult for financial analysts to identify. Well, if they are, you know, if they're selling some coffee beans, you know, if there's a trade of coffee beans, you know, 20 million bucks worth of coffee beans, and they do the trade, they settle in renminbi, or if they settle in rupees, or if they settle in rubles, or, you know, they don't have to settle in dollars. Of course, every time a trade settles in dollars, the buyer, because the settlement is dollars, they have to go to market and raise dollars, and they may, their base currency might be rupees, for example, and they want to buy some oil from Russia. So this is pre-sanctions, this scenario. Of course, they go to Russia and they say, right, we'll buy $1 million worth of your oil, please, or 100 million bucks worth of your oil. And Russia says, no problems, we'll do that, but we can only take, oh, check this out. Look at that. Oh, it's all busy out here today. But we can't take dollars. We want it. Oh no, if we do want it in dollars, we have to take dollars. Then what they have to do is go to market and raise those dollars. So they'd have to sell some rubles and trade those for some dollars to do the trade. And that's the key issue, because the US can say, well, we're not going to give you dollars anymore. You're not allowed to raise dollars anymore. We're going to sanction you. So yeah, that's kind of the key issue, which is being raised by Trump himself, a bloody idiot. All right. Okay, I've just arrived at the gym. Perdona. Yeah, gracias. Yeah. Here we go. Right, I've got to go to the bathroom now, so I better pause. Okay, workout done. Book or workout. Tiny workout. Right. To get into our gym, we use this QR code on the it opens up the little gate, and then away we go. Oh, and John, check this out. This villa over here has been under construction for like 6 months. Well, there's about 3 villas in there, I think, and yeah, very nice. I don't know if you can see anything in there, but oh, Jesus Christ, it's cold out here. Okay, so let me zip up my, is my microphone on? Maybe. I guess I'll find out when I edit this. There goes the Mercadona groceries delivery van. Just doing up my hoodie. And yeah, oh hang on, there's a gate here, we can have a nosy through there. Let's go, John. I'll just, I'm going to climb over this thing here, this pit of doom. Hopefully not fall down there. There we go. I'll poke you through, you can have a nosy. There we go. There's the villa. Pretty cool. Right, now, what the hell was I talking about? I was waffling on about something. Oh, yeah, it was idiotic Trump, the buffoon, and his ability to keep on putting his foot in it and blabbing about how he's going to sanction anybody who tries to join BRICS. And there's I think there's 21 countries that have sought an invitation, or I don't know, I'm not quite sure how the process works. I must find out. But basically, there's 20 odd countries that are trying to get in, and they've actually started the process formally. And these boys are putting in some pipe, or water pipe, I presume. Yeah, maybe for the villa or something like that. Okay, let's see if I can not get run over. That'd be good. Okay, not getting run over. Yeah, so yeah, can this idiotic buffoon stop blabbing and shining a light on BRICS? Because the more the West talks about BRICS, the more they amplify it and the more significance and weight they add to it. So by sanctioning countries that aspire to join the club, it's going to backfire. I really do think it's going to backfire. What they should do is attack it quietly and discreetly. Do it through bilats. Go and doorstop the foreign minister or the prime minister or the president of some southern country, global south country, and just threaten them, blatantly threaten them. If you join this club, we'll do bad things to you. And yeah, I mean that's the only method. And I'm sure they do this shit all the time. It's not like it's new. So I think yeah, they've just got to get back to their practice of diplomacy and pursue that with vigour, instead of getting on the foghorn and telling the entire world that BRICS is a thing. They're actually credible, and two, there's a big long list of countries that are wanting to join. So they're indicating demand, and they're actually indicating scarcity for a resource. And we all know that's the worst thing you could possibly do. That's how you stimulate demand. You generate scarcity, or the perception of scarcity, for a resource. So look, that's what they're doing. It's really dumb, and but I guess we shouldn't really be surprised. Okay, what else am I doing? That was one. That was only one point. I think I'm in about bloody 5 minutes already. So this obviously takes a lot of practice to not blather on a bit. The next one is the new scramble for African critical minerals, published on today, Lex column, commodities section. I don't know what that is. So it's a short, sharp piece noting that Trump's team is pressing for an American first mining deals in Africa, but Chinese and Russian BRICS firms have already locked up the majority of, oh Jesus Christ, of new cobalt, lithium and graphite projects in 2025 already. So he's arguing it highlights the Democratic Republic of Congo's decision last month to settle a $2 billion US dollar cobalt export deal and renminbi, there we go again, instead of dollars, as an example of quiet de-dollarization enabled by mineral leverage. So yet another article basically saying the same thing. I mean, they're idiots. They're just total idiots. And they're making this happen a lot faster than it naturally would. But look, I'm probably done for my 10 minutes. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to stop waffling and start talking more in a more focused way to actually, hit my time mark. So anyway, that's yeah, it's bloody interesting, John. It's quite an interesting process of how to actually do a walk and talk. I was thinking I'd do a walk and talk one shot. Just one movement. You start recording, you don't stop recording until you're finished. But I just went to the gym and had to stop recording because I was going into the bathroom. So yeah, I don't think it's practical to do a one shot. It'll have to be like a splice together sort of thing, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That means I can splice in some video clips from, some video shorts from YouTube and X, so that'll be fun as well. Here we go. Just arrived back. I'll take you out and show you the pool. Yeah, we're on the sort of the car park entrance, so down through there is the car park, the indoor car park, and this is one of two towers. Yeah, one of two towers, and here they are here. I think it's too cold to swim at the moment. Let's go and have a feel. Oh, actually it's not so bad, but yeah, not for me. But here are the two towers. Tower 1 and Tower 2. Yeah. Yeah, so we've been here for, what, best part of 2 years, 3 years? 2.5 years now at the towers in Limona. And my God, it was lovely to host your daughter, Sophia, and her 3 friends, her mates from New Zealand. That was so much fun. My God, they're fine young Kiwis, right? So nice. What a privilege. Yeah, so here we go. Let's hop back in and head up. Yeah, so lessons learned. 1, talk less, and probably 2, I like the balance of reading from the article so that there was a basis of fact and then you could layer your own opinion on top of the fact. I think that's really important to actually have that basis in place, so you know you're speaking from that point of fact. And I liked the flow. I kind of like actually just ad-libbing. I think that's a much more natural way of talking about something. So, and the other bit was I noticed I said I kept on saying a few times. I just did it again there, so I have to sort of practice that. What else? Yeah, and that was pretty, and obviously walking into a bathroom, very bad. Don't recommend that. Yeah, so so that's my test number 1. Really good fun. I would like to do this every day. So much fun. Anyway, ciao.